Okay, it is October 26th, Thursday at 11:23 in the morning. This is pre-recorded. I'll upload this pretty soon. Just a quick video, an update. I'll talk a little bit about Million Token and then what I'm thinking about with Bitcoin and the stock market. So let me just get the disclaimer out of the way. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This should only be to be used as educational purposes. So let me just go over Million Token real quick. I'm pulling up the chart on Dex Tools with the candles not showing. I'm doing the line graph. So if you have it, the candles are usually standard, but with these wicks, you really can't catch them. So the graph actually even looks cleaner with on the line graph. So we were kind of like in downtrend here, and then somewhere around late August, I think there was a whale that sold like 6,000 Million Token or something like that. So they got out, and then we rallied. I think that got bought up pretty fast over a day or two, where the price was like $1.40. I think, yeah, somewhere. You could have got it for $1.40, $1.50. You had time to do it if you had money on the let's say your MetaMask wallet or whatever. But we broke out and we found support on that line too, which is always a good sign. And then we're still going above. And right now the price is like 204, 206 if you go to Uniswap. And I measured from the low here in late August to where we are now. It's like a 43% move. And comparing that to Bitcoin, if you grab one of these lows to the price we're at now, it's like 34%. So we're doing better than Bitcoin, but not by much. I know some of the altcoins have really been going crazy. So that's I like to see altcoins going with Bitcoin if they're going to survive. So far, with the limited amount of volume we have on Million Token, it's still moving along price wise with Bitcoin. So that's good to see. And I was clicking around on Polygon and Binance Smart Chain, just kind of see get a feel what's going on. I think some of the liquidity got moved from. I think TL moved some of the liquidity from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain. But I noticed, like, if you pull up or buy orders, the liquidity seems pretty good on Binance Smart Chain right now. So if you were buying like 5 or 50 million token and you want to save some money on the fees, you can buy them on Binance Smart Chain. It's like 10 cents or 20 cents to buy versus like $2 to buy on Uniswap on the Ethereum blockchain. Polygon, I looked at that. It seems okay in the beginning, small buys, but I think the liquidity is best on Ethereum, but it has high fees. Second choice would be the Binance Smart Chain for me. And then third choice would be Polygon. I really like Polygon though. I wish the liquidity was better there. And once you get orders like $500 and above, just stick with Ethereum. Pay the $2 fee and gas, and just keep your tokens on the main chain. You don't have to worry about if something gets hacked on Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, or some of the bridging doesn't work or something. If you have your tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, that's the native blockchain, and you could just hodl there and not have to worry about your tokens on other chains if something should happen in the future. So that was just clicking around there, and then I was clicking on the website for milliontoken.org. Some of these links down here, like Metaphora, that's still working, although nobody's posted like in a month and 20 days. It's almost 2 months. DeFi Pro, Crypto Millions. That's this page comes up and you click on Crypto Millions. So it's something about testosterone. It looks very scammy. Like maybe the person didn't renew the website. So I would suggest to review that, and then whoever owns the milliontoken.org, they should probably remove Crypto Millions. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with Million. The Roar NFT link, that's basically dead as far as I know. If you go to their page and you click on live, we were buying them on this website called WarzorX or something, and they shut down a long time ago. They just didn't have the volume, I guess, to keep pay the fees to keep the expenses up. So as far as I know, that project's dead. We had a lot of fun with the soccer NFTs with the Lions. Argentina won that. I had won that, and they were going to make me like a special NFT because I won the World Cup with my team. but that never panned out. They kept giving me some excuse, and I think that project's dead because I haven't heard from them, and it's pretty quiet on their Discord page. But I had fun doing it. I don't regret it. But I think if it's a dead project, that it should be removed from the milliontoken.org. Online meditate, that seems to be okay. Million Games is okay. The link to Discord is okay. But these two probably should be removed. You guys can discuss it among yourselves in your community, or the webmaster can make that decision. But I'm just bringing it to your attention, because I haven't been to these links in a while. Ethereum, these are the hodlers, the top wallet, 91,000. That's the old staking pool, which right now your coins are just sitting in there, not doing much. So 9.1% of the supplies just sitting there. I guess that's good and bad. Good that it's not, that nobody's selling it. And also good, maybe a lot of those could be just, forgotten coins or will be forgotten, and probably won't ever sell. But that's a lot of tokens just to be sitting in somebody else's wallet. Again, if the website goes down or something, you may not have access to it. So I would always suggest it, and I have always suggested, just if you have tokens in there, just move them out and put them in your MetaMask wallet or your hardware wallet. Personally, a hardware wallet would be better. But so what else we have here? See, now I don't see too many huge whales anymore. I think this 24,000 wallet is a big one. I think I saw a video recently by the time traveler. He's saying, pulling up wallets that, showing that people are accumulating, which would explain the price action here, the recent price action of going 43% after that whale dumped. So yeah, it's plugging along. Bitcoin has been going in this trend. We had the recent pump first on the fake news of, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF getting approved, had a pullback, but then went higher. And then there was a ticker symbol on, some website, which actually was back on there since August. It just wasn't noticed until recently. But, regardless of the news, it's just following this pattern in this channel here. So, we had a pump back in, March 10th of 2023 to this top channel here, fairly quickly, just like we did here. And then we had a pullback to about, $25,000. We didn't come down to this lower range until later, forming a double bottom at, again, $25,000. So, we could zigzag a little bit, up here a little more, or we could come down and retest this lower band again. I think it's likely that we'll have a pullback, but one reason why I'm making this video is because I've been recently buying Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging, and just because if this price gets, way out of reach, I want to get some buy orders in, at all sorts of price levels, and I haven't bought any, around like 30,000 and above for a very long time. But if we come back down, I've got money on the side. I'll buy the dips, if it comes down. I assume it's probably going to come down because in the past, when we reach this top line up here, it has a retrace. And on the RSI and the daily, we're kind of overbought right now. So that's just an indicator that we might have a pullback. So, yeah, that's the main reason why I'm doing this video. Is just, I update you guys what I'm buying. Let's see now on the S&P 500, we today I got an alert that we broke some critical levels. That alert came from, Alessi Rastani on his YouTube channel. And he also alerted me a couple of days ago, and I had on my channel that, the Dow Jones Transportation Index broke through key level support of, it's at 14,460, and we're even much, we're below that significantly now, almost 5%. And the S&P 500, let me get rid of these lines. It looks like we're at support levels now, but I know we broke key level support. If the stock market is going to turn around, it better do it quickly. And if it doesn't turn around and we continue to go down, well, then I think, Bitcoin will follow and, retrace. And then, buying down here at around, 30,000, give or take 1,000, dollar cost averaging. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, let me just pull up my, these are all these little green lines are, buy orders I've done in the past. So just to review, when you're dollar cost averaging, I know the price may seem high at $34,000 or $35,000 now, but if you've been dollar cost averaging, it's not so hard to buy because your average is, somewhere around, much lower. So, if it goes up higher, I probably will be buying, a little bit here and there, just like I'm, recently this week. The big picture for me is, we've had the 1 year bear market, and we're up over 100% in the first year of the bull run, which should go up for 3 years up. So the angles of increase, go up quite a lot. So if you go back, before 2017, it's a little more clearer. So, here was the accumulation phase, and then, from 2016 to 2017, we were going up at a pretty good angle, inclination, a steep angle. But from, 2017, the angle just changes a lot, and it's really volatile, but, it increases faster. And then, of course, you've got the blow off top. You can kind of see that in a little bit here in 2020, where, we were kind of going up, and then all of a sudden in, 2021, the angle changes, right? It went up quite significantly for that blow off top. Again, that was just, 1 year down, and then, 3 years up. I don't see anything different going around now. So if you're buying Bitcoin at 30,000 or 35,000, next year when that angle changes and we're going to be at 60,000 or 70,000, well, you would have at least 2x your money now. So that's why that's another reason why I'm DCAing now. Even though it may seem kind of high priced, just as long as you buy a little bit at a time over time, I still think you could 2x your money pretty easily in like a year or two. So just watch the times. I know there's a lot of good YouTubers out there doing TA on smaller time frames. And some YouTubers have, I think, some of the bears like Data Dash and Kappa, according to Ivan on Tech, they've come out and kind of like, saying congratulations to the bulls. There's a couple other YouTubers who call themselves crypto people, but they give bad advice. I'm not going to drop any names, but one was saying the bull run's not going to start until 2024, and they're going to buy at $12,000. And I was saying at that time, even on my videos, like don't wait. This is the end of the 1 year bear market. Now I would start buying and DCAing. I think I was saying that even at like 17,000, 16,000, 15,000. I said, I'm not waiting until 12,000 because these are good prices. You're below the green band here. And this could be a generational buying opportunity. So if you're listening to that one YouTuber saying, 12,000 and the bull run's going to start in 2024, well, you're already, you're out 100% for the year. If you, bought at 15,000 and we're at 33, 34, 35,000 today. So, listen to YouTubers, and take bits and pieces of information that you understand and make educational decisions yourself. Everybody's right and wrong all the time. So, my big picture is I don't mind buying right now at these prices because I still think the bullish news on the Bitcoin ETFs, to me, the SEC and Gary's seems to be cooperating more now. I don't know if the ETF is going to get approved this year. I think it probably will get approved next year. So if it doesn't get approved in November this year, I don't think it will. But some people think there's a 50-50 chance. Then hopefully maybe by January of next year. But it seems like a lot of the ETFs are, reapplying and making amendments. So it sounds like maybe the SEC is telling them, hey, you need to do this to get approved. Because I think the SEC kind of wants to approve a bunch of them at once, so nobody has like first mover advantage. Although Grayscale certainly should have that. They've got the most Bitcoin and they've been doing this the longest. So I'm not sure why. Well, they should have been approved a long time ago and should have been first. But, I guess it wouldn't be fair if they were the only company with the Bitcoin ETF in the United States. I would like to see like the big boys like BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, Grayscale, ARK, some of those Bitcoin ETFs get approved at the same time. But we'll just wait and see. In the meantime, once that gets approved, I'm sure there'll be, the Bitcoin price will go up. And I've been saying for years now, you're buying before the average 401k investor is buying. So even at $33,000, $34,000, $35,000, when they're buying it through their 401k through their Bitcoin ETF or whatever fund in their 401k plan, the price is going to be $100,000 or more. So that's still a 3x from where we are now. So, that's my frame of mind. That's why I don't mind buying now. And if we have a recession, like, the stock market and the Dow Jones Transportation Index is indicating that we might be down or approaching recession, all the CEOs are nervous about a recession, well, then, that's just more buying opportunity. But, I've survived the .com and the housing bubble, and I just dollar cost average to that, and I'm fine. I'm looking back, it was a buying opportunity. It's going to be the same thing with all assets in a recession. If you have some money on the side, great. Even if you don't, just continue to dollar cost average like you would, at any time period. And, 10 years from now, you should be okay, hopefully. But I think the Bitcoin's still the fastest horse. When the markets go up, Bitcoin goes up, 10x compared to like the stock market. When things go down, well, then Bitcoin can go down 10x compared to everything else too. I know the altcoins have been ripping. According to some YouTube channels, I think Million Token is just doing fine on its own right now. It's just plugging along at $2 right now when we were at $1.40 just not too long ago, back in August. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Just trying to keep everything simple, long term. Dollar cost average is still the way to go. And even for me, I've been around since like 2017, and I'm still dollar cost averaging. And if you have any questions, give me a comment down below, or you could reach me in Telegram or Discord. And if you like this type of content, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.